It's 20 past 3 a.m. I've been hiking for the last 20 minutes on the 4.5 mile or 7 and a bit kilometre approach to Pinchot Pass. It's about a 3,000 foot climb. Wasn't quite as early, so I didn't make it quite as far as I wanted to yesterday, so it's a 3 a.m. hike this morning to try and be up there for sunrise or close to it. And 20 minutes in, it looks like I'm getting my feet wet because I don't think you can see anything there. You don't even see me now. But first creek crossing, water levels should be low right now technically, but not always, but they should be quite low right now. But it looks like there's no rock hopping this one, no keeping my feet dry, and because it's the start of the day, I don't even going to bother trying to keep them dry. I think it's just a wet shoe kind of day today. So, should head on through. Luckily it's fairly shallow, fairly slow moving. There's no major consequences if I do fall, so I'll do this one alone, it's not a problem. And we'll keep going towards that pass. Whew, there's a lot more snow today than yesterday. This pass doesn't seem as intimidating, but I've been on snow for a long time now. Unfortunately, Nono sent me out this morning. She said she'd be right behind me. She's about 10 minutes behind me, and I haven't seen her since. I'm generally a little bit quicker uphill, but I'm definitely the only person out here at the moment. So I'm torn between whether I sit and wait for her or do this pass by myself. I really do want to get off this snow before the sun hits it. So I'm not sure. I think I'll plug on for a little bit. If it starts getting too sketchy, I'll wait. Behind me there is the approach to the pass. I've just stopped to get my axe out. Probably don't really need it. I mean, you never need it until you're sliding, so hopefully I won't need it. Where I've come from, so far trekking poles have been enough. I've had spikes on for the last couple of hours, but this next section I think I'll get the axe out just to at least make myself feel better, and I guess I don't need this anymore. Still no sign of Nono. I feel like a total piece of shit right now. I'm hoping she's down there and she can see me up here. Definitely she's looking towards the pass. She's got a chance of seeing me up here, but there's just such a huge space down there that I have no idea where she is. On the plus side, we camped with about 20 other people last night in the area, and I was the first one out this morning, so assuming she was second one out, there'll be people behind her. She's not going to be alone, but I do feel like a bag of shit right now. Well, 6 a.m, I'm at the top of Pinchot Pass. I don't know, Pinchot, whatever. Either way, it took 3 hours from where we were, 4.5 miles out, so not exactly breaking any land speed records. But it is beautiful. I am up here before the sun is hitting the snow, which is exactly what I wanted. I'm up here alone, which is not quite exactly what I wanted. It'd be good if I could just see Nono or anyone else coming up, but I can't see anyone down there at the moment. So I'm going to have my celebratory stickers, as I do when I get up these things, and then I don't know, a big part of me wants to start heading down. There's a lot of snow, so I'm heading out this way here. As you can see, there's a lot of snow, and there's also some frozen lakes and stuff down there too. So there is a nice ridge here which is going to give us some protection from the sun for a while, so I may hang out for a little bit, see if I can find Nono. I may even swap out my socks because I'm not sure how long it takes frostbite to kick in, but my feet are very cold. It was funny actually climbing up here. When your feet are wet and just wet and cold and you're hiking uphill, it's really weird to sort of be happy to start seeing ice on the ground, to know you're going below freezing temperatures from that point onwards. Because if it wasn't below freezing, this would be a nightmare. Anyway, I might swap those socks out, wait for any signs of life down behind me there, and then if I don't see some, I'll keep going, I guess. Here she comes. Finally making her way across. And I was just about to start packing up and leaving because all the way down here somewhere, which I can't even see in the camera now, but there are some people down there, and I was like, I cannot wait that long. It's going to take at least an hour and a half from them to get from where they are down there up here. But then I looked, I was very excited to see Nono plus whoever's with Nono coming across this ridge here. So they'll be here in just another 5 or so minutes. These are some interesting looking prints walking away. To me, that looks like a cat, potentially a mountain lion. Kind of cool. This is like walking through a real life minefield. It's like, where will I fall through the snow? Oh, you can see so many holes where other people have. Oh, there we go.
This is roughly where the trail goes across, a little bit south of it, and then a little bit downstream of it. It's shallow right here. Yeah. Careful there. It's strong.
Very strong.
Yeah.
It's going to be solid. These footholds, these like ball holes, takes time.
I guess technically this is good afternoon. I think it's basically bang on midday on day 67. I'm not sure how many days that is in Sierra. I think it was 7 out, 3 out, maybe 10, 12. I don't know. Either way, it's day 67 all up. And so far today, I was hiking at 3 o'clock this morning, and up and over Pinchot Pass by about 6 a.m. I've now come down and done the first crossing of the Kings River. I think it's Kings River. It's probably the sketchiest, but actually, no, without a doubt, the sketchiest crossing we've had so far. It was manageable, but it was really strong. Definitely a lot of concentration required to get across there. So we've gone from, I'm not sure how high Pinchot Pass was, I haven't looked it up and there wasn't a sign, but it was about 12,000 feet-ish. I've come back down to just under 11, and now back on my way up to set up for Mather Pass tomorrow morning. On the plus side, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm fairly sure I can see Mather Pass before when I was coming down from Pinchot, and it doesn't look too bad. It looks mostly snow-free on the steep face, maybe just 1 or 2 sketchy sections, but there's definitely some snow in the lead up to it. The plan tonight is to get to about 11,500 feet, which is just over a mile before the pass, and hopefully camp there. But we'll see how that goes, because if I start hitting that snow, it'll be a slushy nightmare, and I'll just end up setting up camp straight away, wait for it to freeze overnight, and then cruise along top of it afterwards. Whew. Always uphill. Always filming on the uphill. That's about it though. Nano's back behind me again. She's having a break. Should hopefully be fairly smooth sailing for the rest of the day. It's been a wet shoes day. I've had probably 10 or 12 creek crossings so far. The first one at about 3:15 this morning. So I've just had wet shoes all day. Right now they're fairly dry. So I had a break off in the sun. So hopefully I can keep them mostly dry for the rest of the afternoon. Or alternatively, sounds like I'm about to get to a creek crossing now. They may just get wet again straight away. But I'm gonna keep you here so you can see what it's like for me when I walk up on a creek. First thing is you can hear the water roaring, and then you start wondering what it's going to be like. So, I can hear the water now, it doesn't seem too bad. I can hear it, sorry, I can see it now. It looks alright. It does look like my feet are going to get damp though. It's only a little one. It's only a baby crossing, but looks like it might be tough to get across with dry feet. Oh, this is just one of 2 forks. There's a fork on the other side as well. So that is what it is, and I'll film some more later.